Hi friends, it's Julia. I have my August 2022 Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit here. Now the inspiration kit for this month was one from Citrus Twist from April of 2022, and it was called the Travelogue Life Crafted Kit. Anywho, of course I don't have that. If you do, more power to you. Pull that out and play with it this month. So what I did was I went through and I found some products in my stash that had maybe a similar feel. There were some brighter colors in the line, so I pulled some brighter colors from my stash. There were some word phrases that looked like chipboard words. I pulled some of that from my stash. There was labels and tags and florals and phrasing and die cuts and letter stickers and tickets and all kinds of ephemera to go along with. So I went through my stash. Of course I did. You guys know me. And let me show you what I have pulled in to use. I started actually with this. No, I did not. I started with this kit from Felicity Jane, and it is the Amanda kit, and it is from 2020. Now this is one I've had in my stash that I have not used as of yet, I do not believe. And it's fairly large in and of itself. And if you guys ask, this holder is from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember what they're called, but they come colored. So everything that I purchased that came with the kit is here. Okay, so there are letter stickers, there are puffy shapes, there are pocket page cards. There was this green, it is ribbon. Oh, it's very stiff. What do they call it when it's cotton ribbon? Twill, maybe? Anywho, it's very starched, very, it's thicker feeling, but it's cotton ribbon. So there's a piece of that. There's a couple of stamp sets. This one came with the kit, and it has lots of great phrases. Let's go somewhere, a day at the pool, backyard. What is that? Camp out. Summer state of mind, photos, so much to see, we can get away. You get the gist. Summer phrases. And I figured I could use these to make some phrases to go into my kit. Down here there is a geotag, a flower, some leaves, and maybe a larger flower or a sunshine. I don't know. Then I ordered Amanda the Girl stamp to go with the kit, and there she is all colored in. And you can see she has that beautiful gold and pinks mixed. So all of this has come with the kit. The ephemera pack, and you can see I have tons of stuff. I have titles and banners and tabs, florals, hearts, phrases. I have all sorts of ephemera in here. And then this was the chipboard bits that came with the collection as well. And it sort of has a travel feel. There's a car here, a camera, there's an ice cream, a cactus. There is a banner in here, and there's all sorts of little shapes and bits and pieces. Also with this kit was the year that they did the month. Every month you got a piece of cardstock that you could either use the month or have the journaling space on the opposite side. And then also came the washi tape, which is like this larger floral print. There's that. And I am actually using this one in my planner this month as well, so it's been fun to get some use out of this. Anywho, I think I doubled up on the paper. I did, because I have two sheets here. Two introduction sheets. These are the introduction sheets for the paper. You get all of these. It shows you the front and the back sides. It gives you a multicolor scallop border and then a dotted border here. So you can cut that down and you'll be able to use that in your scrapbooking as well. So let me show you. Let me show you all the A sides. So you have this floral and chevron. This one is called Bold Stripe and Plaid. This one is called Lemons and Stripes. This one is Sketched Spots and Hearts, Gingham and Bows, Dots and Tabs, And then you got 2 colored sheets. These are double-sided in that they have a different color on either side. So you can see it has a blue, a green, that golden yellow color, pink, white. It's got multicolors, that lovely mauve type pink here. It's got them all included in. And you know, the original kit, the inspiration kit, has bolder pops of like almost Kelly green, really dark turquoise green. This has a more muted feel. Back sides of this, you can see different color cardstocks, lots of black and white, with the exception of this paper with all the tabs on it. And that is the back of this golden color, which will be fun if I decide to cut any of those out. I don't know that I will. I have a tab punch. I might try and see. And all of this side has these lovely border strips on it as well. So here's where I start with. And I went ahead, because of this floral and this bold stripe being my 2 favorite pieces of paper, I pulled these out as inspiration. And I had ordered a second set of paper with this kit. So what I'm going to do is just put these 2 where you can see them. And let me move all of this over to the side. Well, I thought, you know, this probably isn't going to be enough for me. I need more. So what I did was I wanted some variety. So I went into my stash and I have remnants of a henna kit. Now, I had previously used a henna kit. This was from 2018. Don't ask me which month in 2018, but it did come in 2018. And so with this, what I have in here, I think I had mixed my previous henna kit with like a Rebecca kit. Does that make sense? Are y'all remembering that? Did I do that? I think I did. Anyway, these are the sheets of paper that I have from this kit. I think I ordered a paper pack, and all of these are from the paper pack. There's the A side and then the B side. So you get black and whites. This one has a blue stripe. This one has that pinkish color, the same as this. It has the same feels here and here. This blue is here. This one has a darker blue, but if you look in here, this one has a darker blue. This is more navy. This is more of a, maybe more of a denim feel. And then this lighter pink, of course, matches up here. And that one actually has a large phrase on it. But you can see these colors go really well with this, with either of these. And so I thought they matched really well together, so I pulled them in. Well, along with this kit, I had picked up a random grab bag of papers, and I had a couple of extras of these 2, so I threw those in. So there, and those are the 2 papers that I pulled out for inspiration for this set of papers, right? So along with this kit, I had these, it's called a henna tag book. And they're just little shape tags that are perforated. This is the henna die cut pack, and you can see there's tags, there's labels, there's phrases, there's florals, there's a bike, there's henna already colored in, some just little journal spots and little ephemera bits and pieces. I have a second tag book. I have these henna tulle bows, which are so sweet, so cute, and these would be easy to recreate. And another journal pack. And then the washi tape. It's a large black scallop. Didn't mean to do that. And this one, the white background, when you see it on the roll, it kind of has a yellowish tint, but when you see it down on the paper, that what looks to be a transparent background is more sheer. Less opaque, I guess, than the black scallop. So that's everything I had with that kit. And if you guys know me, if you've been around for any length of time, you know what you know, right? That I'm going to go through my stash and I'm going to find some other things to go along with all of these embellishments. So I went through, I think I've shown a video, or a video is coming up of my Felicity Jane leftover bin or random bits and pieces that I have ordered from different like grab bags sales, that kind of thing. Well, I had last month or the month before, I had used Gabby, and so I had some leftover papers from that. I had 2 sets of paper in that kit, and these are the leftovers from that. And you can see, well, I've covered up that stripe paper, which is what I use mostly for my inspiration. But if I take these, it's going to have all the same feels, okay? Right? This is a little bit darker than this. This is a little bit bolder than this. This is not the exact shade of green, but it is right on with the pink. But all of those colors are able to be used with either of these, and so I'm going to pull them in. And look, this one has a bold stripe on the back of it as well. And in that deeper color, solid sheet there, and these are black and white, black stripes on white background, and I don't know what you call that. What do they call it? Ticking. I wouldn't necessarily think of that as ticking, but okay, whatever. So I pulled these pieces of paper in extra, okay? So I also went through that bin. Let me twist that around so you can see the colors there. And I pulled in some different ephemera bits. I pulled in these leftover hearts, epoxy hearts from Lindsay. I pulled in these label stickers. These are Essential Label Stickers number 4. And you can see it has all the same colors there at the very bottom. These are leftover from Gabby. They are the turquoisey, blue genie color of puffy sticker. I pulled these in from Shea because I feel like that pink goes really, really well, and I have 3 sets of those. And then these are from Emmeline. These are really old. When they first started, I think, or close to when they started. There's not a ton of alphabets here, but they have alphabets and numbers, so I have all of this. Let me move all of that to the side as well. Then, of course, you know I'm going to go through my Freckled Fawn. And of course I found some things to match. I found these bits from August of 2021. I found an alphabet. I have these Traveler's Notebook pages. I have these chipboard bits. I have these labels. And you can see, let me put it up there next to those. These are the washi strips. These are the 6x8 papers. More 6x8 papers and more washi strips. Okay, so we know that's not enough for me. My goal is not to use every single item completely up, but to use every single item that I add in some way or form. If I use a portion of it, if I use a half a sheet of paper out of here, I feel accomplished. If I use this alphabet set for one title or one phrase, I feel accomplished. Same goes with the chipboard pieces or the labels. If one piece gets used, I feel accomplished, like I've met my goal there. These are from February 2021, and there's a leftover kit here and then some extra labels here. This set I have used before. You can see there's lots of missing ephemera here, lots of missing washi tape. There's probably missing letters, but you can see when there's a ton left. I have a chipboard piece and a wood veneer piece left. I have pocket page cards. And you can see these match really well, and I think I'll be able to get them used up. I have washi strips left over. There's more of those labels. There's the letter stickers, and I always get 2 sets, and so you can see I've used several from here but none from here, and then the extra labels. So I'm glad to have that in. If I get some more of this used up, that's great. That's fabulous. I have met my goal. Then I had some random bits and pieces. This is from October of 2020. Just some leftover words. I felt like I could use some of these somehow, and the colors felt right. Also, I pulled in this September of 19 collection that I received. It was a monthly kit. And it has a little bit of everything. It has wood veneer hearts. It has enamel dots. It has washi strips. And you can see that darker color there, that golden color there. Maybe not so much this bright green here, but for sure that dark blue, these stripes here, these pieces down here. These are the letter stickers. They may not match 100%, but if you look, this lighter color in here will go really well with this, I think. And so if you isolate, let me take one of these off. If you isolate this sticker along with this paper, I think the border on it is dark enough that it's going to work out really, really well. And it's not going to match that. It's not 100% matching that collection. Does that make sense? So then I have some label stickers here, the washi strips, the wood veneer, and the enamel dots, all from that kit. And y'all know me. Not enough. So I went through my stash of leftover Freckled Fawn bits and pieces. I found this set of stickers, this set of labels with one label left. And I figured, you know, it may not match 100%, but I bet I can get some use out of it somewhere. I had some leftover washi strips. Again, not exact match, but it has a lot of the same feels, a lot of the same colors. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces on there. If I get one of those used up off this sheet, I will feel accomplished. These are leftover plaid puffy hearts. Those are, I don't have a date on there, but they're old. I've had them for years. I don't have a date on there either. These are leftover epoxy stickers from 2018, and I had put in some additional leftover bits and pieces. I had these 3, and then these I think were on something different, but I thought they work. I pulled in these floral bits and pieces, and they do have some gold, metallic gold on them. But there's all the different ones. They have blues and yellows and greens. And this kit, again, has blues and yellows and greens. So I pulled that in. And then I pulled in these lace theme doilies. They are stickers. So I pulled those in. You can't go wrong with doilies, can you? Finally, I went through my sticker bin because there were lots of words and phrases. So I went through my words and phrases folder of stickers. So I found these. These are really old. These are Heidi Grace mini words embossed stickers. And you can see it's not 100% match, but it has some of the same feel, some of the same colors, and I think I can get some of those used up. I found this set from Jot. These are the leftover bits and pieces. They don't match 100%, but they have some of the same feels, and I think I'll be able to get some more of these used up. Let's see, and then these words are from Remarks. It is an Amy Tangerine collection, and there are 4 different sets in here. Let me see if I can get these out. There's a gray set, there's a blue set, a pink set, and a yellow set. But when you put them down here, they just look like they were meant to go with this collection. And then finally, I went through, in addition to all of this, I went through my leftover bits and pieces. I have a drawer in my drawer unit that has just leftover bits. I may have had a piece of paper that had all of these Polaroid frames on them that I pulled out all the ones that had a pink or blush feel to match, and all the creamy ones that had felt like they matched as well to go along with that. This one has kind of a brownish feel, but I think it still works. So I pulled all those random little bits. That's not a whole sheet of paper. That's just a partial sheet of paper that I found those on. These are some images that I had previously stamped, and I have plans to either fussy cut them or use a circle punch to punch them out, or a die to cut them out. This is something that I stamped out years ago at a Great American Scrapbook Convention. It's just a little piece of paper with some background stamping, and yeah, I felt like I might be able to use it somehow. So I pulled it in. Let me get these up here. This is from a previous kit that I had fussy cut this embellishment, but if you look, if I put it down here, yes, it does have a bit of a cream background, but that's okay. I think this will work really well. I found a piece of a doily in there. I found a couple of little images, bunny images that I had previously stamped, colored and fussy cut out. I found all kind of tabs that I had punched out. There's some tickets in here. There's a circle, a stitched circle. These are bits from a piece of paper that I had fussy cut. I have all of this. And then I have these papers that I had watercolored. And I had used parts of them for something, and then I had all of these leftover bits. And yeah, that's just one. So I thought, well, let me pull them in and see what kind of use I can get. But I think you can see these have a good feel, especially like that dark color there. The pink is a good match. This one has more of a match, I think, to this one, more so than this one, but it's going to work. This month I also got a thank you from my Close to My Heart dealer, Kathy Feigl. So Kathy Feigl is my Close to My Heart dealer, and she had sent me a thank you for ordering some things from her, and in that were these little flowers. And they're super cute, but I think you can see this white and this color green I think are going to go really well. The blue maybe not so much, but these match the flowers here. These white flowers, they match perfectly. So I think these green ones I think will sort of mimic the yellow ones. But I want to try to get some of those used up. Then I went through, oh, let me get over here and show you the leftover bits and pieces I pulled in. I have a bin in there that is full of things that need to be colored, and so I pulled all of this ephemera out of that bin that I had previously stamped but had not colored yet. And you can see when I stamp things out, I tend to stamp in multiples, and then I go back and color it in and either fussy cut or die cut it out. So I have lots of bits and pieces of ephemera. There's flowers in here. There's leaves in here, and if I can find the stamps that I used to create some of this stuff, I might pull them out and make some more. I don't know. I even have a phrase in here to use on a layout. Oh, these little ribbons, they match that little ribbon in the Felicity Jane kit that was in the ephemera pack. But like this, I could use a circle die to go around that, a circle punch or something, punch that out and use that as part of my title, or I can create a card and use it there. Either way, I want to try and use some of this stuff up. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I'm okay with that. I pulled in some washi tapes. I pulled in a lot of washi tapes because you guys know me. I like the creativity that I can garner from using washi tapes. It just gives you a little extra something. Anywho, I pulled in this blue. I pulled in this one. I pulled in this yellowy orangey color. I pulled in this white with black hearts, this diagonal black stripe, this grid, and then I pulled in three different grays, light, medium, and dark. This lighter one has more of a bluish tint to it than the others do, and that's okay. It'll work. And then these are the two that went along with. Then I finally pulled in some additional bling. No, I didn't have any bling in here other than what was in that Freckled Fawn kit, the epoxy bits and pieces. But I pulled in this from Want to Scrap. Aren't those so pretty? These from Eyelet Outlet. Those are a very grayish blue color. These from Eyelet Outlet. Those are floral shaped brads, or not brads, bling bits. These are epoxy or enamel dots. They are gray. Those are from Eyelet Outlet. These are leftover bits of enamel gems in gray from Close to My Heart. There's 3 different shades. And then these from Want to Scrap. Those almost look like water drops. Anywho, that's everything. If you guys know me, or if you've been following along for a while, you know I used to make ginormously huge kits. I don't always make huge kits anymore. I like to stick with making smaller kits so I can get more of my stash used up every month. But with this kit, I have some plans. I'm going on a retreat next month, and so whatever I don't get used up this month, I think I'm going to take with me on retreat. So I'm looking forward to that, to getting more use out of what I have. And then I'm planning to make the 7 layouts at the end of the month. We'll see how that goes. If no interruptions come up, hopefully I'll be able to get that done. But anyway, this is everything that I am starting off with. This will all go into one of my boxes, and I will get started on this pretty quickly. If you are interested in seeing more videos like this one that use stash to create kits with, please follow along. I follow along a couple of places, the Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit, the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog at Blogspot. I also follow along with their Facebook group. You're absolutely welcome to go over and see what they're all about there. I'm sure they would be glad to have you. Lots of inspiration happening over there all the time. So if you're interested in that, but like I said, I love to create my own kits and pull in my older stash to play with and mix it with my newer stash. I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and YouTube will notify you when I post a new video. I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.